One of the challenges we face as a manufacturer today is there's a lot of competing needs that we see in the marketplace. The question of 3 gig or 1080p 5060, the question of 3D, or the question of how to get high definition products at a lower price point for the wider application or wider markets, or mobile applications, or internet applications. So as a manufacturer, we see today is that the technology trends are changing very rapidly, sometimes almost overnight in the industry. So as a manufacturer, we have to get even closer to our customer, and we have to listen very, very carefully on a constant basis to make sure that we really understand where the market needs are and how the market needs are shifting or changing. And it's a much faster shift than we've seen really in the last several decades of our industry. So it's something we have to pay very, very close attention to. Well, yes, 3D is a big buzzword, and it's a very big industry trend after CES, when the consumer electronics manufacturers announced their plans to really aggressively push 3D in that market. It's really almost overnight changed the discussion within our industry. So it is a big trend. It's something we're putting a lot of emphasis on, but it's something that as an industry we have to move carefully. It's very much in the early days of 3D. There's a lot of technology to work out. There's a lot of process and production workflows to work out, and there's of course the business issues of 3D that need to be worked out. But that said, I think the industry is going to be giving 3D a bit of a try over the next couple of years to see how they can work out some of these issues. So as a manufacturer, we have to look very, very carefully at what to do. What we're focused on is how to make today's current products, or the brand new products that we have in the portfolio today, be useful in the 3D environment. So in areas like cameras, how to make 2 control systems of 2 cameras work together so an operator can use 1 control to affect 2 cameras. It's how to make a production switcher pass 2 paths of the left and right eye through a production switcher and keep most of the power of that production switcher capable for them. Or in servers, how to link two channels together but create 1 file for the 3D. Things like that we're doing as a company to make a real practical difference on how people can do 3D in the short term, but again do it very practically with today's technologies. In some ways, I mean, the technology is the same in how we make a 3D image versus how we make a HD image, but the drivers are much, much different. The move to high definition was a combination of, in many cases, like here in the US, government mandate to move to digital, and high definition was part of that mandate that was there. On the other side, it really was the explosive growth of flat panels that really enabled a lot of the widescreen and the high definition. So there were a lot, and there's other dynamics, there was a lot of dynamics that were driving high definition in the industry. I think 3D is something different. 3D has very unique applications, very powerful applications in the cinema. Obviously that translates to the home for important events or movies or things where 3D is useful. So 3D, I think, is really going to be driven very much from consumer demand, very much from the experience the consumer is looking for, and obviously the consumer electronic manufacturers will have a pretty heavy hand in driving 3D today.